Kanye West said that he is the Michael Jordan and Steph Curry of rap. His actual words via his tweet when he was going on a tirade of Twitter. I hate that the camera's in the way. I am the Jordan and Steph Curry of music, meaning I am the best of two generations. By the way, I think we got what he meant. I guess the people who don't follow basketball, maybe they didn't. So Steph Curry responded to Kanye West's tweet and had some words of his own. Let's hear.
You and Michael Jordan in one sentence, and what is your reaction to that?
I've seen a lot of his crazy, kind of outlandish tweets in the past, especially in the past month. And then when I saw my name cross, through his fingertips, that was one pretty funny and honoring at the same time, but then also very weird. Put me in the same conversation as Michael and Kanye. So,
which one was weirder?
I don't know. My favorite, somebody did a graphic of me in my jersey and Jordan. They dubbed him guarding me, but Kanye's face was on both of us. So that's like my favorite meme of all time so far, or to date. So I'm about to get that one blown up, put on my wall or something.
All right.
Speaking of that meme that he is referring to, Bleacher Report grabbed for us. It's literally.
Steph is really up to date with the memes. Like, do you remember when he trolled himself after the Super Bowl and he threw up their own
Michael Jordan crying
Like,
meme.
he is very up to date with the memes. But when this came upon our rundown, I was so happy to see this because I've been dying to just tell. I tell people every day, but Kanye West is a fucking idiot, man. Like, he is an idiot of a person. And I love his music. And we both agree on this. We have different views on music, but Kanye West's first album is one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life.
College Dropout, yeah.
Yes, and it's one of the, I think it definitely signified a great movement towards a part of that industry that I think was significant. And I think that his writing style and his ability to take risks, he doesn't really stick to the same sound, which I think is phenomenal. Nonetheless, as a person, I don't like these excuses right now as he's crazy. He's an idiot.
Here's the comparison that I'd like to make. And again, before I'm going to preempt that with no. I'm not about to make the direct comparison, but Kanye West is the Floyd Mayweather of music. They are both mental outside of the ring. They are both mental outside of their own industry. Yet professionally within their industry, they are some of the greatest that have ever lived. Floyd Mayweather is a 49-0 undefeated boxer. Kanye West is has changed how rap and hip-hop music has been explored and used today. It's crazy when you look at the likes of Kendrick Lamar and Drake and J. Cole and how sampling works. And that's just to name a few of the thousands of artists outside of just rap and hip-hop in general. Kanye changed how sampling music has been done. And because of that, he is one of the greatest in the music industry. But regardless of what you think of the guy outside of just being in the recording studio, he's mental.
But Floyd Mayweather's never said, you need to give me money to see my greatness. Floyd Mayweather doesn't think that he has a right to something.
It's just in the likes that...
He thinks that he has a right for us to support his work.
A lot, and I've always been on this side. Like, I don't agree. I've said it a million times in a million clips that I don't agree with what Floyd Mayweather does outside the ring. I don't agree with what Kanye does outside of the recording studio.
But the same thing is, Floyd Mayweather doesn't think that he's owed something. He thinks that he's fought for what he deserves in the ring. Kanye thinks that we owe him something for his greatness. We don't fucking owe you anything.
Because he's mental.
At the same time, though, it's embarrassing when he's calling, and people will fund him. People will fund his goal when he has assets tied up. He has things. He's got money. Whereas, like, what happens if some kid in struggling in poverty was just suddenly to have that platform to be like, I'm actually really poor and I need some help. I need some physical health care. If they're going to start a GoFundMe, people are going to tell them to go fuck themselves, not GoFundMe. Whereas Kanye West uses that platform, and it's so annoying because people will literally, because they're a fan of him, go in and throw money at him and be like, yeah, we want to keep hearing your music. We want to keep seeing this. If he was smart with his industry, then he would have had his money put in specific places, maybe not just buying his wife whatever she wants, and he would be able to continue to make his music without having us feel like we need to pay him for it. We don't need to pay you shit, mate. You make enough money of what you do.
Why I've been saying Kanye, Trump 2020.
Yeah, that and Kanye what?
Kanye and Trump 2020.
That'd be good. That'd be a good battle. It's
or Kanye and Tom Brady 2020.
It's like, and trust me, I understand that there'll be haters out there, but like, oh, well, He's given us entertainment. We should be paying homage to that. Yes, but at the same time, it's like
you don't gotta bow to the guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But that's what he wants. That is what he wants. He feels as if we owe him something. Like, just because I can nod my head to one of your tracks, Gold Digger, mate, doesn't mean that you suddenly have changed my life. People out there who are artists that have changed views and stand up for positive messages, those are people that I think I would look to and I'd be like, you know what, I'll fund you.
Is Kanye the Steph Curry and Michael Jordan of
And that's
music?
Funny. It's funny that Steph Curry actually paid like tribute to that as well. He's like, he's kind of complimenting me, but in a weird way. Like, he's complimenting me while he's complimenting himself. You know what I mean? Because he's saying that he's the best of his generation, which again is like putting him ahead of LeBron or anything else. But he's also comparing himself to you and saying that he's that great when he's not the best of those generations, in my point of view. And
I just think he's up there.
No, I think he's phenomenal. I think he's phenomenal.
But he didn't win. He hasn't won titles with the Warriors and the Bulls.
I don't think so either. Is he won the MVP of the rap industry?
He's the real. He's the real MVP.
Yeah, he may be. But anyway,
he hasn't dropped 35.5 during the playoffs.
But he's not as good as Kendrick, and I'm sure you'll agree, Jay.
He's up there.
I love Kendrick's.
I like I like Life of Pablo.
A little humility goes a long way. Oh, I've listened to it. It's pretty interesting.
It's good. Ultralight beams.
And do you know how you get people to invest in you? You don't release your album on any mainstream platforms that they can go and acquire it just on Tidal.
Just on Tidal. Yeah. All right, comment below with what you think about Kanye. Is he the Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, the greatest of two generations of music? Or is he just completely mental? Is he the Mario Balotelli of music?
That is it.
You got it? You done? Are you just leaving? He's gone. Bye, Francis.